first floor of the palace room, there was a large stone room.
So I spent about 4 to 5 years in Nashville, and I made my living there by hosting songwriter nights. It was kind of something I lucked into, but I loved it. I had a lot of fun doing it. But it's Nashville. There are a million songwriters. So there we would do 3 artists in the round, and there would be 12 to 15 artists per night on the show. And I would often host 2 or 3 of these shows a week. And I loved it so much. I thought it was really cool. But when I moved here, we don't have as many songwriters here. But I thought, well, we could take that format and make it into more of a show. So a lot of songwriters are used to the in the round format when they go to Nashville and do stuff like that there. So they ask me, is this a in the round or is it a show? And I say it's both. We took the in the round format from Nashville and turned it into an actual show.
A lot of the inspiration behind Songbirds comes from Sarah McLachlan, so I'm going to do a Sarah McLachlan song to start off. She really paved the way in the 90s. Back in the 90s, 2 women were not allowed to be played back-to-back on the radio, and they were also not allowed to tour together, according to the big labels or whatever. So yeah, that's real. And Sarah McLachlan and Sheryl Crow and Jewel, they were like, what? And they're like, that doesn't make any sense. So let's just do that and show them that that can be done. And they started, Sarah McLachlan started Lilith Fair. Yeah. And every time I share the stage with these beautiful, incredible songwriters that come up to play, I feel like it's a similar feeling. I'm like, I wonder if that's what Sarah McLachlan feels. It must be when you're just on stage with these artists that you look up to so much, and then you're there playing with them, and you're like, fooled you into being in a bill with me. But so I'm going to do the first song I ever learned on to play on guitar. This is called "Building a Mystery" by Sarah McLachlan.
Female singer-songwriters in particular make up less than 30%. Actually, I think it's more like 20% of the Billboard charts, which is insane because there's definitely no way that there are more male songwriters than female songwriters. So I don't really know why the male songwriters are getting more attention. I mean, maybe there are some more, but either way, we're really underrepresented. So Brad and I were on a hike, and I was just thinking about how amazing it would be to bring the monthly 3 female songwriter show to a Ramona venue. And I kid you not, I get back from the hike with my husband, and I have an email waiting for me in my inbox that says, hey, do you want to do this show at Ramona Ranch, like a whole series? So that's how it was born. And the first one was packed. I mean, we were turning cars away because we couldn't fit them in the parking lot. So that's the moment we knew we really had something special. And we try to do something a little bit different every year. So the first year was just kind of a magical recap of all the songwriters that were able to come perform from that year. The second year, I actually had a live band perform behind everybody. So my band, Lady Psychiatrist Booth, which is an all-female band, learned all of these other songwriters' material, and they did an amazing job doing it. There is a lot of power of the Songbirds. If you come to the show, you feel how magical it is. Every single time. And every single time I finish, the first Friday of every month this show happens, and every single time when it's done, everybody's just smiling and laughing and crying and going, this is the best concert I've ever seen. How come this, and they see, and they don't know these artists, people who come, but I do. I really cultivate this show, and I spend a long time listening to people's music. I can't believe we reached a 3rd anniversary show, and now we're in our 4th season. That's pretty incredible. I mean, it's not the easiest thing to put on. You're constantly trying to get people to buy tickets and bring more people to the show to experience it. And I know you came last month, but will you come again this month, please? And sometimes we're like, oh no, we haven't sold enough tickets and we're a week away, and then the day before we sell enough to make us happy. It's just been such a roller coaster, up and down, but we're still going strong, and that's the amazing thing. We've had a lot of hurdles to overcome with this show. We've had to move locations a few times for this and that. Some of the situations kind of dramatic, but we overcame it.